is Scott Phillips, and I run a website called Scott Phillips Trading. I'm a professional trading system designer by trade, which is kind of a weird, nerdy profession. And for like 3 or 4 years, I've been releasing these offers that are highly technical, very difficult to execute, like just really terrible idea offers. Like my biggest selling offer, the pitch is you get to go away and learn university level maths by yourself and then spend 6 months with spreadsheets, designing and iterating and testing a trading system. Then when you're done, 6 months later, you get a life of backbreaking work where you spend most of your day in spreadsheets. Like that was my idea of what a good offer. So so Pauline's been helping me. You've been helping me with. I started designing a crypto trading system in the middle of the last crypto bear market when no one was interested in crypto. Everyone hated it. I asked a bunch of my trading friends about like trading ideas, and no one was interested. And it took me 2 years to build this system, and the market started running hot a couple of months ago, and I had to sprint to get an offer out because right offer at the right time at the right place is probably more important than the copy. And I'm not a particularly good copywriter. So what I decided to do was to pay you to chief me. Yeah. And you helped me with the big idea. You helped me with the unique mechanism. Every step in the way, I would go away and do this chunk of thing and then come back, and then you'd say, no, this is good and this is bad. And what I realized is that between the two of us, you know, everyone's got an opinion about all this stuff, but you are the believable person. You're the A-lister who's done it before, does it every day, and you've done it. You know, there's no shortage of copywriters who think they know everything about copy because they've read it in books or in some Facebook group. But to get an offer scaling on cold traffic, you know, a real, you know, smash it. Not many copywriters have done that. Like, if I look at the universe of copywriters who are really good, it's not that big. Mm. You know, and you know, for me, you're my first choice, and you're a Brizzy girl, and I'm a Brizzy boy originally, and you know, we've got other things in common. I've got my you like cats. this little guy is copycat every day. Yeah, cool. And you know, we get on, and you're just really good to work with. So what happened is we took I wanted to do a webinar for a launch process. And I used Stefan's RMBC template webinar, and you copy chiefed at every step of the way. And I've never written an acceptable headline. You helped me with that. Never done a unique mechanism that's right. Like my ideas are terrible. And so anyway, let me show you some numbers. This is kind of cool. So yesterday we did the webinar. And 229 people watched the webinar. Of the 229, 177 bought the product at $2,000 US.
Awesome.
It has to be some kind of all-time conversion rate record. You know, I don't know anyone who's beaten that. And you know, yesterday was 442,000 Australian, and today so far, it's the start of the day. There was also, you know, a bunch of PayPal, and a bunch of people paid crypto in crypto. So it's and compare that to what my last year was like. Let's just do the last 12 months. Well, actually let's do first January to the first. So this is. So last year, from the 1st of January to the 1st of December, I did 487,000.
Wow, you're clocking in.
And I did more than that yesterday. I beat my whole year.
Well done.
In one day. And I'm just getting started. Like now I've got an offer that I know I can buy traffic to, that I can, you know, 10 return on ad spend on traffic. Mm-hmm. I've got great media buyers lined up. I've got you in my corner. The sky's the limit. I'm going to be at $1 million a month profit by the end of the year. I'm going to be there. And I'm getting rich again, and I'm so grateful to you. So grateful to you.
Oh, well, I'm so happy for you. This is amazing. So yeah, thank
And
you for sharing.
check out the stats. Let's I'll show you the stats from the Zoom webinar.
Mhm.
Account management. Account profile. Webinars. Reports. Webinars. And choose a webinar. Let's look at this one. So that was it yesterday. 229 unique viewers, and the maximum concurrent views was 201. And yeah, and it did that. 229 people. Like,
Excellent. Brilliant.
that's like I don't even know what it works out as dollars per click. It's thousands and thousands of dollars per click.
Yeah.
Like it's ludicrous.
Yeah. Well, we certainly tapped into something, didn't we? So
It got me the upsell too. Let me show you some upsells. The upsell was a 7,500 for early movers and $10,000 upsell, which I've never sold before. All my upsells are like free trial, $49 a month things. And we got 6 people take the upsell, 5 at 7,500 US, 1 at 10,000 US. And you can see the performance is almost no drop off at the start, and then everyone stayed right to the end. To me, that looks like really good for a $7,500 upsell. That looks like really, really good performance to me.
Yeah, that's an awesome retention for a webinar too.
Yeah, oh, they stayed right to the end. I mean, I killed it. I mean, you know, there was some other stuff going on. It's a really good offer. I'm a legitimate expert. I look like a gorilla, but I'm an expert in trading systems. And so it's right time, right skill, right offer, right place, like a lot of that. But I'm not a copywriter. I don't have any like claim to fame on copy. I'm not. In the group that we're in together, I'm bottom 10%. You know, honestly.
Yeah, but you did something that a lot of people wouldn't do, and that is you invested in someone to help you the copy, but not to write the copy, because you had it all in your head and in your heart, but you just needed someone to help you get it out in a way that was authentic to you.
I think that you and I together got a better job than if I just picked, you know, say someone and paid them $10,000 or $15,000 to do it.
I agree.
It would have taken 2 months, and I did this in a week.
Yes, you did.
You and I were just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And in a week, we've busted out this thing that has to be the highest converting webinar of all time. Like anyone watching this believes they've got a better dollar per user in webinars. I just don't think it's true. Like, I think this is a record that's going to stand for 1,000 years. You know, like you did it. Yeah, and I think this is for a lot of offer owners. Working with you would be much better than paying someone who's going to come back with a lot of hypey direct response language and a lot of, you know, I really know this market because I was a trader who lost money himself, and I understand those feelings of what it's like to like put your heart and soul into something and then still lose money and really feel like a loser because you're losing at trading. And like I know that I know my niche, but I'm just not a copywriter. I'm not a good copywriter. So with your direction and the simple things that you did everywhere, like never say teach and you'll learn. Like, you know, there's all these like the beginner stuff for you, but it turned my average copy into really good copy, and having a structure there too. Like okay, you know, it was a 13,000 word thing in the end, but it was like paint by numbers when I was doing it. It was like really, really not that bad.
Yeah, well, I mean, you had the message and we just needed to copyify it. So that was what my job was here. You said something very, very interesting, that we didn't use hype copy. We didn't hype up the claims, and anything that you said, you had a preponderance of proof with. And, you know, like, I think that there is a big change away from that hypey empty promised copy. I think those days are done. So
I don't want to trick people into buying this thing. Like,
yeah,
you know, it's like, how do you build a sustainable business online? How do I, you know, I can probably make a bunch of money by tricking people and lying one time, but how am I going to get those people to come back and buy?
well, exactly. You burn your reputation, and you and I know that, and that's what we determined going into this promo, was that there was going to be none of that sleazy, cheesy salesman.
And that's what shows you over some of the other like I've got access to other A-list copywriters, like
Absolutely, you do. Yeah.
And I chose you because you don't do that.
Mm.
And I knew you were the right person. Like straight up, I knew you were the right.
That's good.
No doubt at all that. And in terms of working with you as well, there's a lot of boys club put you down. I'm the expert. You're going on in copy chiefing world, and like don't forget I'm a great A-lister thing, and I don't get any of that vibe with you. Like you know, I'm a big alpha dog. Like I know all about primate social dynamic games, and I'm 46 years old. I don't need to play those with some kid in his 20s or 30s. Like you know, you're an adult. You're a real professional. Pleasure to work with. Super easy to get hold of you. You know, it's just been a dream working arrangement, and long may it continue.
Yeah, well, thanks for that. And I mean, one of my things that I do is that when I'm on the job, mate, I'm on the job. I will take your messages as soon as possible. And as you saw last week, or whenever it was, there was a bit of a glitch. So I said, let's get on a call right now and let's get through this, because I didn't want to slow down your momentum. Someone else's opinion came in and kind of discombobulated you for a minute, and then it was like, no, let's get you back in. And let's move.
And I was really doubting myself at that stage, because I got some bad feedback on my copiers, like change this, change that, you know, sell more sizzle and more emotions and less facts. And I didn't think that was right.
You were correct though, and so congratulations to you and for staying the course. And you know, I'm glad that we just got through that. And I guess that's a good part of working with someone like me, is that I can recombobulate you, get you back into where you needed to be, and now look at the results. The results are proving it.
Yeah, anyone thinking of working with Pauline, like she's your lady. Like she's an amazing lady, amazing human being. Amazing to work with, amazing knowledge. All the other like I know a bunch of elite copywriters now, and they all speak of you like you're one of them. Like, you know, like they use you in those sort of mythical tones, and it's like, oh wow, you got to work with Pauline. Like to me, it's like it's been just a sincere pleasure.
Yeah, thank you. And likewise, I have enjoyed every moment of working with you, and here's to many more successful campaigns. Let's keep doing it.
Yay!
Let's break this record. Good stuff. Thanks.
Be well.